Hello, welcome to the next session of basic surveying model number 2. In this session, we shall solve a numerical problem on balancing a traverse using transit rule or transit method. In the previous session, we had solved a problem on Bowditch rule, that is adjust the traverse by using Bowditch rule. Okay. So, in this session, let us try to know how do you adjust a traverse by using transit rule. Okay. So, the problem goes like this: transit rule. A traverse was run with a prismatic compass. Lengths and bearings of lines are given below. Next, check whether a traverse is a closed traverse. So, here we have to check whether this is a closed traverse. If not, balance it with transit rule. Okay. So, let me write what is given. So, this is the data given. So, various lines are given whose lengths are given in second column, and the forebearing of the line and the back bearing of the lines are also specified, and also they have given you the included angles. Okay. So, what he has asked you to find, he has asked you to check whether a traverse is a closed traverse. If not, balance it using a transit rule. Okay. Now, before checking it, let us check the sum of the included angles and whether this sum satisfies with the theoretical sum of angles. Okay. So, let us add all the angles and check the sum, that is 117 degree 30 minutes plus 87 degree 45 minutes plus 99 degree 45 minutes plus 55 degree 0 minutes is equal to 360 degree 0 minutes. If you add all these angles, you will get 360 degrees 0 minutes. Okay. We have to check whether the sum of all the latitudes and sum of all the departures is equal to 0. Then only we can say that the traverse is balanced. Otherwise, we will be having some error, that is called as closing error. Okay. That has to be rectified. What is that closing error? That has to be determined. If it is asked in the question, then you have to calculate the summation of all the latitudes, summation of all the departures, okay, then apply the corrections using transit rule. Now the total sum of the included angles is equal to 360 degrees, but what about the theoretical sum? How do you check it? You have formula. For interior included angles we can use 2n minus 4 into 90. For exterior angles we can use 2n plus 4 into 90. Okay, since it is a closed traverse, the angles which he has specified is interior included angles. So the check for interior included angles is nothing but 2n minus 4 into 90, right, where n is equal to what? N is equal to nothing but the number of sides. How many sides do you have in this problem? If you observe A, B, C, D, again ending at A. If you observe here, you can say, or if you plot it, you can say there are totally 4 sides. That is 2 into 4 minus 4 into 90. That is equal to 8 minus 4 into 90, that is 4 into 90, that is equal to 360 degrees. Yes, the sum of the included angles given is equal to theoretical sum of the included angles, which is given by 2n minus 4 into 90. So you can say there is no error in included angles, but we have to check whether there is error in latitudes and departure of the survey lines. Okay. Okay, now let us move on to the solution part. To calculate its latitude, departure, then corrections to be applied, etc. So to calculate latitude and departure, what is required? We need to know the length and we need to know its bearing as well. So forebearing is nothing but theta here in this case. Okay. Now let us calculate latitudes and departures. So this will be solution. First let us calculate latitude, next departure, departures, is how do you calculate latitudes? Is nothing but L is equal to L cos theta, where L is nothing but length. This is length, this is theta, this is our L, latitude, whereas departure D is equal to small l into sin theta. Okay, so this is theta. You can calculate easily the latitudes and departures. So we shall calculate the latitude of the line AB. L cos theta is equal to 80.1503. Similarly for line BC, it is 88.7083. Similarly for the next line, it is minus 125.7184, and for the last line it is 43.2959. So these are the latitudes of various lines. Next let us calculate the departures. So for the line AB, departure D is equal to minus 69.0169. Next for the line BC, it is 111.5216. Next for the line CD, it is 140.8556, and for the last line DA, it is minus 183.8713. Okay. Next we shall calculate the correction to the latitudes and departures. that has to be applied. And let us write what is the formula for latitudes and departures. CL is equal to sigma L into L divided by LT. Similarly, CD is equal to sigma D into D divided by dt. Where what is sigma L? This sigma L is the summation of all the latitudes, sigma D is the summation of all the departures, capital L is the latitude of a line, okay, latitude of a line, where, and LT is the arithmetic sum of all the latitudes, dt is the arithmetic sum of all the departures. It means when you take the arithmetic sum, in this case you have to neglect the minus sign. When you take arithmetic sum, you have to neglect the minus sign, or the minus has to be neglected. Okay. Next, after calculating the corrections, let us calculate the correct latitudes and departure and check whether the closing error, that is sum of latitudes and sum of departures, is equal to 0 or not. We shall check it out. Okay. Yes. Before calculating the values of CL and CD, we want to calculate sigma L and LT, right? But what is sigma L? Add all the latitudes, that is equal to minus 0.1557. Similarly, sigma D is equal to minus 0.5560 sigma D. But what about LT and DT? LT, arithmetic sum of all the latitudes, DT, arithmetic sum of the departures, that is equal to this plus this plus, you have to neglect this minus sign, 125.7184 plus 43.295 is equal to 337.8729. Okay, this is how we calculate LT. Now, what about DT? You have to neglect the minus sign here, that is 69.0169 plus 111.5216 plus 140.8556, and again you have to neglect the minus sign, plus 183.8713 is equal to 505.3104 is dt. Okay. Now, what about this L? Capital L is nothing but the latitude of that particular line. Now, using this formula, calculate the CL and CD values. Okay. So, what is CL for first line AB? Sigma L into L of that line into L divided by LT. Okay, that will give you how much? Plus 0.0369. Next, for the second line, CL is equal to 0.0408. Next, for the next line, 0.0579, and for the last line it is 0.0199. This is the corrections we have got for latitudes, CL for different lines. Now what about CD? So for first line it is 0.0759. For the next line it will be 0.1227. Next for line CD it is 0.1549, and for the last line it is 0.2023. So these are your corrections obtained for latitudes and departures, which has to be applied to correct the latitude and departures respectively, so that the summation of all the latitudes will be equal to 0 and the summation of all the departures will be equal to 0, and we can say that the traverse is adjusted. By using which rule? By using transit rule. So now we shall apply this correction to the previous latitude. So corrected latitudes and departures. Yes, how do you get corrected latitudes and departures? That is, you have to take the previous latitude and apply the correction to it, so that we can get the corrected latitude. So this plus this will give you the corrected latitudes as well as departures. 80.1503 plus 0.0369 is equal to how much? It is 80.1872. Okay, next, latitude of this line plus the correction will give you the corrected latitude, that is 88.7491. Similarly, for the next line CD, minus 125.7184 plus 0.0579 is equal to minus 125.6005. Okay, for the next line DA, 43.2959 plus 0.0199 is equal to, so minus 43.2959 plus 0.0199 is equal to minus 43.2760. Similarly, we can calculate the corrected departures by adding this value to the corrected departure, that is minus 69.0169 plus 0.0759 is equal to minus 68.9860. Similarly, 111.5216 plus 0.1227 is equal to 111.6443. Okay, next line, 140.8556 plus 0.1549 is equal to 141.0105. And at last, minus 183.8713 plus 0.2023 is equal to minus 183.6690. Okay, now we have got the corrected latitudes and departures, and we should check whether the sum of these latitudes and departures is equal to 0. So if you add sigma L, you will get 0.0001. Okay, similarly, if you add that all the departures here, you will get sigma D is equal to 0.0002, which is nearly equal to 0, right? So we can say we have adjusted the traverse by using transit rule. So previously the traverse was not adjusted because it was having some error. After applying some corrections by using transit rule, we have calculated the corrected latitudes and departures, and then we have also calculated the summation of all the latitudes and departures and we have got the sum of all the latitudes is equal to 0 and sum of departures is equal to 0. Now we can say that this traverse is adjusted. Okay, this was the last topic and last problem in this particular module, that is module number 2, unit number 2, that comes under traversing. Okay, I hope you have understood all the previous sessions done till now. So this is the last session of module number 2. Thank you.